You know that feeling when you hear something that really moves you. That's what a well-made compliment can do for a woman. When you choose the right words, they have the power to touch her heart, create a true connection, and even spark interest. The problem is that many men end up falling into the same old clichés. You're beautiful. Your eyes are beautiful. These are phrases that she's heard so many times that they don't even have any effect anymore. But don't worry, because I'm going to show you 3 different ways to compliment her that will really grab her attention. These are compliments that will make a lasting impression, showing that you're confident and know how to be original. Let's go. Before you start, make sure you're subscribed and like the video so you don't miss any of our content. Let's go. Important rules. Before complimenting. Before learning the 3 types of compliments that really make a difference, it's important to follow a few rules to avoid making mistakes. These are easy rules to remember, but very powerful. 1. Avoid flattery. Flattery is when you say something that doesn't really make sense, or make sense just to please someone. It can seem like you're trying to force a friendship or impress them. For example, imagine that you've just met someone and you say, "Wow, I can tell you're super smart," or "You're amazing." These compliments may seem nice, but they sound fake because you don't know the person well enough to make that kind of comment. They don't have the same impact as a real, sincere compliment. 2. Be calibrated. A well-given compliment should make sense at the time and in the situation you're in. There's no point in saying things just because you think they're nice or because you think the person will like them. The compliment has to be something that really fits the context of both of you. For example, if you're talking to someone who just told an interesting story, instead of simply saying, "Wow, you're amazing," you could say something more related to what the person said, such as, "I loved the way you told that story." You have a way of speaking that makes everything so much more interesting. This will make the person feel like you're paying attention to what they're saying and that the compliment is genuine. First, form of compliment. Dedicated appearance. If you want to compliment someone's appearance, do it in a way that shows that you notice the effort or dedication behind that detail. It's not about saying something obvious, but rather something that appreciates what they chose or did to look that way. How to do this? Imagine that you see a photo of her wearing a different lipstick, something that catches your eye. You could comment something like, "Wow, that lipstick looks amazing on you, super sexy. But hey, if you wear it on our first date, it'll be hard for me to concentrate." Why does it work? This type of compliment has 3 elements that make all the difference. Specificity. You focused on a unique detail, like the lipstick, showing that you really noticed it. Appreciation of effort. You can tell that you recognize that she chose that lipstick carefully, and this makes the compliment seem more sincere. Flirtatious touch. By saying something like, "It's going to be hard for me to concentrate," you create a fun and light connection, which makes the atmosphere more relaxed. What to avoid? Avoid generic compliments like, "I like your earrings," or "You have beautiful eyebrows." These comments, although polite, have no impact because they are common and do not show that you really paid attention. It's like giving a gift without thinking about what the person really likes. Instead, choose something that lets her know you noticed something special. Compliment number 2. Habit or routine. A compliment that highlights a habit or routine is powerful because it goes beyond appearance and shows that you value her choices and lifestyle. It's like saying, "I notice who you are on the inside, and that matters to me." How do you do this? Suppose she mentions that she likes going to the gym, that she practices yoga, or that she has a healthy eating routine. You could say something like, I admire your discipline in taking such good care of your body. That's a rare and very attractive quality. Why does it work? This type of compliment touches on important points. Genuine recognition. It shows that you're paying attention to what she does, not just what she looks like. Appreciation of effort. By highlighting something like discipline or dedication, you're acknowledging the work she puts into herself, which makes her feel special. Emotional impact. Knowing that someone values a personal effort like taking care of their body or having a balanced routine creates a deeper connection. What to avoid? Don't give vague or forced compliments such as, "Wow, you must work out a lot, huh?" This can come across as dismissive or generic. Instead, personalize your comment based on something they mentioned. For example, if they said they love running, you could say, "Running every day?" "Wow, I admire your willpower. That determination is incredible." By doing this, you make them feel like their choices and efforts are seen and valued, which leaves a positive and lasting impression. If you've made it this far, click the like button and you'll get a special bonus at the end. Third form of compliment, way of thinking. This is the most impactful compliment because it goes straight to what makes a person unique, their way of seeing the world. When you compliment someone's way of thinking, you're saying, "I admire you for who you are on the inside, for what makes you special." How do you do this? Pay attention when she shares something about her opinions, values, or way of seeing things. For example, if she's talking about the importance of family, you might respond, "I love the way you talk about your family. I can tell how important it is to you, and I really admire that." Or if she's talking about work, you might say, "I think the way you approach your work is amazing. I can tell how dedicated you are to it and how much you value what you do." Why does it work? This type of compliment is special for 3 reasons. It touches on emotions. Complimenting her on the way she thinks shows that you see beyond the surface, creating a deeper connection. It makes her feel unique. Few people receive compliments about their worldview or personality, so she'll remember you for that. Shows genuine interest. This shows that you're really listening and paying attention to what she's saying, which is incredibly attractive. What to avoid? Don't be generic or use vague phrases like, "Wow, that's interesting." These types of comments don't show that you've really noticed anything special. Instead, personalize the compliment so that it's clear that you've listened to what she's saying. For example, if she shares a creative idea about a project, you could say, "Wow, I love the way you thought about that. It's so creative and original. Not everyone can see things that way." This type of compliment makes her feel valued, special, and most importantly, connected to you in an emotionally meaningful way. Fourth form of compliment, authentic personality. Complimenting her personality is a great way to show that you appreciate her for who she is without any pretense or artifice. This type of compliment highlights the unique characteristics that make her special. How do you do it? Imagine that she is outgoing and energetic, and you are having a conversation. You could say something like, "I love how energetic you are, and how you always find a way to liven things up. You are infectious to be around." Or if she is more reserved and quiet, you could say, "I admire how calm you are. You always seem to know how to bring peace to any situation." Why does it work? It values her for who she is. It shows that you like her exactly the way she is without trying to change anything. It shows attention. You notice personality traits that others might not notice. It creates connection. The person feels seen and accepted, which deepens the relationship. What to avoid? Don't be superficial or say something generic like, "You're cool." Instead, Choose traits that really stand out to you and that make you admire her. 5. Her impact. Complimenting her on how she impacts people or the environment around her is a powerful gesture because it makes her realize the positive influence she has on the world. How do you do this? If she helps people or has a special way of leading, you could say, "It's amazing how you can make people feel good. It's a rare talent." Or, if she tells you about something she accomplished, you could respond, "I really admire the impact you had on this project. It's inspiring to see how you can turn things around." Why does it work? It highlights her value. It shows that you recognize the positive changes she brings. It creates meaning. It makes her feel important and valued, not only by you, but also by the impact she has on others. Unique and memorable. Few people receive this type of compliment, so she'll remember you for saying something so special. What to avoid? Don't give a vague compliment like, "That's really cool what you did." Go further and highlight the specific impact she had, showing that you really understood the importance of her actions. With this type of compliment, you will touch her heart deeply, creating a connection that few can achieve. 6th form of compliment, passion or enthusiasm. Complimenting something she is passionate about shows that you value what really matters to her. This type of compliment is not just about what she does, but about how she does it, with a sparkle in her eyes and dedication. How to do this? Suppose she loves playing the guitar, cooking, or advocating for social causes. You could say something like, "I really admire how dedicated you are to what you love. I can feel your passion when you talk about it, and it's inspiring." Or, if she's talking about a hobby or project, you could say, "It's amazing how you put so much heart into what you do. I think you're so dedicated." Why does it work? Shows appreciation. You're highlighting something that's really important to her, which makes her feel appreciated, makes her feel unique. Few people pay attention to this kind of detail, which makes the compliment more impactful. Takes an emotional toll. Passions are personal, and when someone values them, a special connection is created. What to avoid? Avoid generic phrases like, "Oh, that's so cool that you like that." This doesn't show that you truly understand or appreciate the importance of what she's saying. Focus on how she speaks or acts in relation to what she loves. Bonus tip: how to make any compliment even more powerful. Be specific and include a personal element. A generic compliment can be forgotten, but when you're specific and personal, it becomes unforgettable. For example, instead of saying, "You're smart," say, "I realized how smart you are by the way you came up with such a creative solution to that problem. That's admirable." Use why. Adding an explanation to your compliment gives it more weight and authenticity. For example, instead of saying, "You're so dedicated," say, "I really admire your dedication because I can see the effort you put into everything you do. That's a rare thing these days." Match it with body language. Maintain eye contact and a sincere tone of voice as you deliver the compliment. Small gestures like a genuine smile or a light touch on the arm, if appropriate, can further reinforce the impact of your compliment. Summary: the power of authentic compliments. When you learn to give a compliment in a specific, authentic, and emotional way, you not only create a stronger connection with the person, but you'll also stand out from any other compliments they've received. Use these ways and the bonus tip as a surefire formula to win the attention and heart of the person you want to impress. Conclusion: these 3 types of compliments are not just words, but tools to create emotional connection and highlight your authenticity. Remember, be sincere, avoid clichés, pay attention to the details. By using these compliments in a natural and genuine way, you will see how your interactions with women will become more interesting and impactful. So, did you like these ways to compliment? Now that you know how to really impress, it's time to put them into practice. But first, there's another video here on the screen that you'll love. It's perfect for those who want to learn the topic of the other video and elevate their game even further. Click now and keep learning. See you there. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our content.